everybody. Let you sit here and listen to the birds. Hopefully you could hear that. Study 67, April 23rd. It's about 2 minutes to 6. I'm heading down to Culver Gap, I think's the name of it. See what the day holds in store. Hope everybody's doing well. Found it, no city for me. Tim Pagano, no city for me. Appreciate it, buddy. It's awesome, man. I ain't even looked in the bag yet, but I appreciate it, man. Hey, I will. I'm gonna leave the bag and everything. I will hang it back like you had it. That was a good example of PCT style. That's legit, Tim. Peanut butter. Already ate a Snickers. 3 Snickers, minus the one I just ate. Gummy worms, some Coke, and 3 bagels. That's legit, buddy. Thanks, man. This one's for you, Tim. Yeah, that's so good, man. So good. Thanks again, no city for me. That was awesome. Just took about a 25-minute break and ate a peanut butter bagel. I got some honey, so added some honey to it. Drank that Coke, man. Fabulous. Sun's coming up. Canadian geese are playing over to my left. Really good morning now. Appreciate it, buddy. That was awesome. This whole lake, this whole area around this lake is beautiful. New Jersey, man, well done. Great views the whole time. Very impressed. Real quick, just to end any more questions about why I changed rucks. A, I'm fickle when it comes to my kit. B, the Gossamer Gear Mariposa 60 is an awesome freaking ruck. That was a good purchase, so I'd buy it again. However, that's going to be my new colder weather ruck. And then my AG65, really, I probably won't have another need for it, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to keep it. I like to have options. And then this Atmos 50 that I'm wearing right now, I've had it for a while. It just makes sense for the summer or warmer weather, late spring, summer. I'm telling you, Easter Sunday when it was hot and there was no airflow with that Mariposa around my back, and you know there's not a lot of water in a lot of these places, so the last thing I want is for me to be losing water because my back is just drenched in sweat. So going back to the Osprey's airflow system, warmer weather, but God knows I wish I had that Mariposa for the winter. Up in the Smokies, beyond in the Cherokee National Forest. Man, I sure could have used that. What a great insulator on your back. So that's why. By the way, interesting fact, No City from Me said if you're walking up on the Kitani, is it Kitney or Kitani Ridge? He said, don't think you're crazy if you hear something sounds like a lion roar. There's a zoo down there. And I just freaking heard it. How cool is that? Freaking lion roar. Awesome. For those wondering, yes, I did hang my food last night. Shelter had a bear box, but it was one and it was pretty little, and there was at least 30 plus people in and around the shelter camping. Still, I would have put my food in the bear box. There was this one group of campers, maybe bordering on hippie-ish, and I'm not trying to, I don't mean that as a demeaning term, just trying to describe them. And I was afraid they were either having a LSD party or I didn't smell any marijuana, but my fear was I was going to pass out because I was so tired. They start smoking some weed, and they start breaking into the bear box because they're hungry, or the riser food will be gone. And then I would just had 3 bagels and some Snickers and some peanut butter. That trail magic would have meant a lot this morning if that's what happened. So anyway, I'm going to keep trying to possibly camp near shelters. I would like to use the bear boxes. Hanging the bag ain't no big deal though. I'll try to film that tonight. On top of Sunrise Mountain. How cool is this little place? What's your name?
I am Stan the Man, Staten Island, New York.
Oh, what are you here for?
Coming out to bless you with some trail magic and enjoy this beautiful day.
You guys are ridiculous, man, seriously.
Hey, any way we can be support to you guys out here. I'm doing it in 5 years myself.
Awesome.
When I retire. So I'm out here like a lot of weekends, just navigating the rocks, these sections around New York.
Awesome.
And but I'm having a great time.
Awesome. Thanks, Stan, man.
Yeah.
Stan the Man. It was good to meet you, buddy. Thank you for coming out here. I'm up here by the parking lot by Sunrise Mountain. I'm just checking out. Looks like they got a privy or something, but it doesn't look like it's in too good a repair. Anyway, thanks, bro. That was awesome. You guys, like I said, you guys are ridiculous, man. I appreciate it, dude. He came out to hike, so it worked out well, but I appreciate it. Big giant honey bun from 7-Eleven. Banana, which I just wolfed down, the best. Got me a cherry Coke, which is in the pack, and a Snicker bar, which I just downed too. That's 2 today, y'all. Having problems with my Snicker addiction. Alright, hey, I think there's a trash can up here. I'm gonna go up here real quick and dump some trash. Alright, y'all, I'll give you a quick shot of my Osprey setup. Bungee cord wrapping around just like I did on my last 2 rucks to hold my shoes and my camp shoes in place. All my water, rain gear in the stuff sack. Got my tent on the bottom. Probably gonna buy a little sack or something to put around the tent just to protect it from getting scraped up when I set my ruck down. Handkerchief, 2 water bottles, and then the best thing about Ospreys is that back breathing mesh that they have on there, so your back doesn't just die sweating all day. Alright. Magic name?
George.
George?
Cooper.
Cooper?
Rhonda.
What are y'all doing out here today? Just delivering trail magic? Y'all getting a hike in?
We're getting a hike in up to Sunrise Mountain and turn
Oh,
around.
it's gorgeous up there.
Yeah, it's good, right?
Somebody told me, a lady passed me and said she saw a bear earlier about 0.5 short of the shelter, so just watch out. I didn't see it. And another guy. I've yet to see a bear, knock on wood. We'll see.
There's 2 caves up there, man, where you're going.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're up near High Point.
Yeah.
That's a lot of bear country up there.
Hey, that was very cool. Cooper, thank you very much, buddy. The picture that Coop gave me, this is their campsite last summer, and that's Katahdin in the background. That is an awesome picture. I had to keep this one. Hey, Coop. Hey, I wanted to tell you thanks again, buddy. That was awesome. And that picture you gave me, I just thought about it, man. I'm gonna put it in my tent. I got a little pocket in there where I can just keep it in there. And then every every night when I set up my tent, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out and hang it in there so I can go to sleep and look at Katahdin and wake up and look at Katahdin right over that campfire. It's gonna be awesome. Thanks, buddy. All right, y'all, this is the Pochuck shelter. It's right on the trail. The trail is right there. And there's a bear box. And a nice looking privy. Man, the privy I had at that other place, the Brink shelter, was amazing, and that one looks just the same. Very cool. I dig the layout of this. They also say there's free soda at the office. I think it's at the ranger station. Huh. I'm loaded down, man. This is not the AT. So the AT actually goes by the shelter. Wow. I was all turned around. You'd think after 1,331, by the way, that's what mileage this is at, 1,331, I could read blazes. Yeah, just reading comments. Want to answer a question by John Gaston. Talking about food choices. How have they changed? It's a great question. Because I'm all about some food out here. Don't worry about me. I just about broke my neck. I'll tell you, at night, and this will hold true all the way through. I may get rid of the stove. But last night, hot ramen and chicken from those packs with a little olive oil, some hot sauce, some salt and pepper. Delicious. Now I tell you, I didn't bring any peanut butter powder out here this time, and the flavor was not as good last night. I'm gonna pick up some more peanut butter powder because that in ramen is fabulous. Whoever gave me that idea, A, please let me know again in the comments, and B, fabulous. I'll be honest with you, I'm eating the same stuff. I started with oatmeal, y'all probably remember that. Just too messy. After I got sick that one time, I just didn't feel like oatmeal anymore. Pop-Tarts and whatnot are just easier. And saving my pot for my coffee so I don't have to carry an extra cup, easier. Throughout the day, I have started fueling myself with more protein bars. But everything else has really stayed pretty much the same. I'm trying to get my wife to get her YouTube name and account set up so she can start helping answer questions, because she's the one that has to resupply me every now and then, so she could probably answer that too. But I'm still thinking about going cookless. Still thinking about doing things like bagels and peanut butter and honey for dinner with some Fritos or something. Just not there yet. Here's a question that I'm gonna ask myself that I think is important, because this is something I have learned over the past couple of weeks. Using hiking sticks when you're walking over and through rocks. I started out trying to use them, quickly realized that the brain, and I'll caveat this with maybe I'm just too simple of a Georgia boy, the brain can't process fast enough foot placement and proper pole placement. Now, if you're moving slower and really deliberate, you can probably overcome that. And I have no research validity backing this up, by the way. I just have experience. So, again, it might be different for you. But y'all know me. I'm going to try to move fast. And I noticed I was just haphazard with the stick placement. And not only that, I seem to take more risks. I get off balance, and I'm okay with it a little bit more. I'll be honest with you, it's not okay, really. My sticks have to save me countless times when I'm trying to use them over rocks. And then here's what I learned. Pull the sticks up, I carry them in one hand, and your body now adjusts because it knows it doesn't have anything to save it. So then I transfer my weight better. My choices are better and more clear because I'm not processing too much information. And it's just been a better experience climbing those rocks. You know, we gotta stop and see this. Sometimes, again, whoever said it, the matrix, the gas line, providing us this view. And looking down right on somebody's house. Gorgeous. Well, I guess if that gas line blew up, they wouldn't be doing too well. So anyway, early riser only uses sticks on rocks when he goes uphill. And that's only sometimes. Rugger body coming up. When you get into New Jersey, it's my day 2, so it's approximately what, 40 miles in ish. Yeah, 41 miles into New Jersey. There's High Point State Forest headquarters, and the truck goes right beside it. It's open from 9 to 4 every day. It's got bathrooms in there. It's got a water fountain out front. It's got a picnic table. And it also has a hiker box that they refill too. So I just went there and got a pack of Pop-Tarts and this little breakfast bar to replenish what I ate this morning. So I'm back full up to 4 days of food now. So it's pretty nice. Go check it out. Alright, so I'm walking down the trail, and then there's this guy standing in the middle of the trail. I'm like, man, that dude looks familiar. And who it is? It's Iceman.
Iceman, yes.
What are you doing out here, Iceman?
Well, 30 miles on a warm day. It's a beautiful day, but anyhow,
gorgeous.
That's a lot of miles. So I came up here to see if you wanted to slack pack.
I'll take you up on it today.
All right.
I hate it, but I'm going to. This is gorgeous. Good job, New Jersey. Good job. I filmed something today and called this Pennsylvania like 3 times, so I deleted it. It's hard when you change states. It's hard to get it in your mind that you're somewhere different, especially when you stay in that state for a couple of days. That dude is so nice. Like right now, I'm walking with a cold cherry Coke in my hand. I got his day pack on. I'm doing the last, what, 8-9 miles slack packing. He's gonna drive my ruck around and meet me at the base of the mountain where the shelter's at. Amazing. All this stuff today, man, I don't even deserve it. You guys are amazing. I try to not let Iceman help me slack pack because I just feel like I'm taking up his day, but I can just tell that this makes him happy, and it makes me happy, so it seems to be a win-win. Alright, appreciate it, Iceman, when you see this, buddy. Alright, Chitza. God, I hope that's how you say it. You told me how to say it a long time ago. Now I'm hoping I'm saying it right. If it's not Chitza, correct me again, please. But I just read your post. I'm reading everybody's post as I can. Yours hit me hard because me and my wife just had this discussion not 3 hours ago. And I got in depth because something hit me yesterday in the throes of my agony and grief and pity party that I didn't want to act on or think more about yesterday or say anything, because yesterday was my day of weakness. Today is my day of strength. Like, you couldn't stop me if you tied a bulldozer to me and tried to pull me back southbound right now. Just a great day. Look at this behind me. Are you kidding me? I'm getting a slack pack because of Trail Angel Iceman. That dude's got like 3 halos on his head. You got Trail Magic from No City for Me, Stan the Man, and Lil Cooper. And then Iceman shows up and I'm slack packing, getting 32 miles in today. I'm walking across a field looking at some mountains. I'm in New Jersey. Earmuffs, Noah and Coop. Life is effing good. My God. Alright, Noah and Coop, I didn't cuss, but y'all shouldn't say that either. So anyway, back to you, Chitza. Chitsna. God, I can't say it. That's my southern accent and my ignorance. But anyway, is this journey my ego? Am I still moving towards Katahdin because my ego's almost daring me to? And like you said, are the same reasons that I'm hiking now, are they the same as they were when I started? What if my journey, what if what the AT was trying to teach me, just like Spielberg said, though my mind's blowing right now, I'm about to dang tear up, man. What if the trail's trying to show me that it's okay to let this go and start prioritizing the things that are important in life over things that don't really matter? Don't get me wrong, folks. I'm driving to Katahdin, but with this realization, maybe I can change something on the way there. Maybe just like Chestnut just said, God, I say it different every time. Maybe this was the ego's trick. I know some of you are like, oh, good Lord, here we go again, ego. Yeah, this is a journey of my self-awareness, man, and I've got a lot of y'all coming with me. And I think there's something there. I just need to walk a few more days and let it play out in my mind. But I think you're onto something. I really do. In fact, I think you nailed it. And now that I may have awareness of it, doesn't mean I have to stop. Lord, I about broke my neck again. Doesn't mean I have to stop. Just means I can let go of the ego piece of this. Just got to figure out how. Amazing. So to build on those last thoughts, had I got in the vehicle yesterday and went back to North Carolina, I know the results. That's what that little conversation I had with the bad little devil yesterday was. What are the results? The way it currently is, and probably more proof that this is an ego-based goal, is I know I would go home and be tortured by the fact that I didn't finish. So I can count on about one finger, maybe zero fingers, about how many things I've quit and didn't finish when it comes to hard things like military training or anything like that. So with that in mind, maybe it's taken me 1,350 miles to figure out the ego's been driving me the whole time. But what it hasn't stopped is what Spielberg has been talking about, is the ability to let things go. So knowing me, you know, that petrifies my ego. I know that. Petrifies it. So I don't know, man. It's confusing, but I think I'm onto something. I think we're onto something because other people out there are having the same realizations about themselves. And this is how it starts, folks. This is how it snowballs into some levels of awareness that we didn't know existed. So we'll see how it goes. Probably the last time I talk about it today, just so I don't flood this whole day again with ego stuff. It's been a great hiking day. Are you kidding me? I think I'm in New York right now. Amazing. Alright y'all, it's 5:04 in the afternoon. Working on just went over mile 30 for the day. Gotta go up there to the shelter, it's 1.6 away. Gotta go meet Iceman and get my pack. I'll meet y'all at the shelter. Alright y'all, Iceman, this dude just let me slack pack 10 miles and then went and got me some water and drove my ruck all the way over here to this doggone shelter, and all I gotta do is climb this hill now with this
That's all
ruck.
you gotta do, yeah.
And he drove about 2.5 hours to do this, and this guy does this for people every year. So, man, Iceman, I appreciate it, buddy.
You're welcome.
And my wife said to hug you, so I'm gonna give you those stinky hug. Thanks, buddy. All right, y'all, just made it to Pochuck Mountain Shelter. It's not a bad little shelter. I remember this one from Gator Miller's video. Shitfoot and those guys went into town. He was staying here, and he was showing us that mirror they have on the side. However, early riser, gonna go back in tent farther down here. So I'll catch up with y'all. Great view up here, only because you can see through the trees. All right, early riser, I'll catch up with y'all when I do the wrap up. Thanks to Iceman, who gave me another cherry Coke before I climbed this monstrous hill to get up to this shelter. I'm enjoying it with my dinner. Nice little chicken ramen, cherry Coke, and a Rice Krispie treat for dessert. Life is good. Look at my view. Crazy good. This is my view tonight. This is the reward for 32 miles. If had I not done them, I wouldn't be right here right now. And this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. Amazing. Alright, y'all, this is going to be a long video, so I'm going to make this short. Here, I'm going to turn around here so we can get some of that sunset action in there. That doesn't process it too good. Man, when my wife dropped me off yesterday morning, I was at mile marker 1293, and tonight we go to sleep at 1350. So 57 miles and 2 days of hiking, pretty good. 32 miles today. Probably won't do. 30 is going to be the by exception clause. 25 is my comfort zone. Today at 25, my feet were still feeling really good. By 32, starting to hurt, starting to get some rub marks, one little blister. So yeah, I think 25 is my sweet spot, and that's a good number anyway. Today's amazing. Trail magic has been amazing. Too much. It's just too much, y'all. Like, y'all are, yeah, I don't know. Amazing is my word, so I'm going to use it again. Y'all are amazing. Another big shout out to No City for You for my breakfast bagels this morning. And on to Stan the Man from Staten Island, New York. Appreciate it, buddy. Banana and second Coke was fabulous. And then on to little Coop and his family, his mom and dad. And Coop, I've got your picture hanging in my tent right now. So before I go to sleep, my headlight will shine on it, and I'll get to look at that goal, buddy. And I'm gonna do that every night till I kiss the sign. And then to Iceman, hat goes off to you, man. Like, he sat here and catered to me and Fish, who's a German, who started like 2 weeks after I did, and he's up here right now. He broke some poles today, and in between shuttling my ruck around and going and get me water and stuff, he also went and got Fish some new sticks at Walmart. Just an amazing guy. Went and took sticks into Unionville or wherever to resupply. My wife, I sent her his phone number, and she called him to say thanks. And nothing we can do can repay what people like that do, man. Like, you're a trail angel, like I said, with 3 halos, Roger, Iceman. Buddy, I appreciate it, man. It's good to see you again. When I saw you standing on the trail, I was like, this dude's crazy as hell. But I appreciate it, man. I'm here enjoying this solely because of Iceman. So thanks, buddy. Alright, y'all. We're going to wake up tomorrow. We're going to walk off another page. We're going to get close. Heading towards Bear Mountain. I think I may stay at that hostel. We'll see how I am on food. Maybe I just need a little resupply and keep going. And we'll see how stinky I am, because the stinky factor has to play in eventually. I don't know if y'all remember when I was at Blue Mountain Shelter back in Georgia, but that's what I use for my stinky gauge. If you are near a privy and something stinks and you can't tell if it's you or the privy, it's time to hit a hostel or a hotel. Alright, y'all. Day 67 is in the books. Gonna go to bed. Actually, I'm gonna go in here, roll out my legs real quick, hang my bear bag if I can find a good limb, or walk it all the way to the bear box, which I don't want to do, and roll out my legs and go to bed. Oh, after I make the video. Alright, y'all. Deuces.